What's up, guys? It's J-Pop OG back again, and can you smell that? Oh yeah, it's another great day for J-Pop, and today we're going to be looking at Zutomayo's Watashi Benkyou Shitoite, otherwise known as Study Me. Zutomayo is short for Zutomayo Nakadei, which means like it would be fine or it would be good if it was always midnight or like the middle of the night. They're kind of a jazz fusion band with a lead singer that stays anonymous. They're kind of similar to Otto in the fact that they play on stage with a backlight behind them. Their main vocalist is Akane, but she's not really anonymous. There are some pictures of her before she did this, so it's not like a big secret or whatever. But she's kind of similar to Utaite, except that she does her own music with her band rather than cover songs, I think. Her main inspiration, though, for what she likes to do is Eve, which is another really famous Utaite that we haven't covered yet, mainly because Eve's videos are all in succession and make a story, so I think that's going to deserve a little bit of a longer video than just a reaction, but eventually we will get to him. Anyways, I haven't really checked them out that much, and seeing as how they are kind of close to Utaite, I thought this would be a great opportunity to let's just watch some great J-pop today, huh? Also, just before we start, I did figure out a great way of implementing subtitles, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Thank you guys so much, and yeah, let's start. There's already a ton of stuff going on. I mean, so you can hear that jazz bass. I love the little funky guitar riff as well. So cool. We have a bunch of different screens already. I can't even imagine how much work this took. These animated music videos take a lot of time. They really do. So I just love seeing them. Wow, this is going to be fun. I can tell already. Hopefully we get some stuff. And of course we have the title here. I assume the other letters are at the bottom. Obenkyou shitoite. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. The jazz bass of this is phenomenal. I mean, I point out the bass all the time, but it's my favorite part. I mean, letting a vocalist just breathe on top of that bass is just, you really let their voice shine. And right now, I mean, she just sounds great. Now, one thing about Akane's voice is it sounds kind of breathy. It's on the higher end of vocal range. She kind of reminds me of Yui a little bit, like maybe just a little bit. Yeah, phenomenal. She sounds amazing. All of these new, like, Utaite type singers, man, they've got some killer voices. They really do. We got the Super Famicom. Alright. If you guys don't know, this is in the middle of Akihabara, which is the Electric Town District in Tokyo. It's pretty it's pretty easy to recognize, but also they close the streets down on Saturday and Sunday, so you can go walk around, which is why you see people running around in the street, which you definitely would not see normally in Tokyo. Hold on. I want to see that picture. Hold on a second. I love this. I love this still of this, too. And she just has this deadpan look on her face, like, why is this my life? Right here, it says, I'm pretty sure that's Haseru. It's a kind of crumpled, but the Same Haseru Hatteru Made is like, so basically this says drive or ride the shark all night, and actually I just looked up the kanji, and I found out that this is actually a pun on another song that they have titled Haze Haseru Hatteru Made, which is, I guess, some sort of tongue twister, maybe. But yeah, this is like ride the shark to the limit. Hatteru made is like to the limit. to the edge. So I guess the movie's title is Sharknoid, and they have an arrow pointing to her butt. Stuff like this is so fun. Wow. Okay, there is so much happening. I think I saw like a giant Godzilla with like a hand for head. They're just cool, and now we have Undertale. Okay. So we have in the bottom row here. Okay, so to go over the little menu here real quick, this first one here is Tatakao, which means to fight. This next one here is Kamu, which means to bite. And this next one is DNA, which I assume means DNA. And the last one is Hazeru, which I assume means to split or pop open. So I'm not really sure what kind of menu items these are. And then we have lime here, eyes, kawarazu. Interesting. I'm not exactly sure what that means. Maybe these are references to something else in the song or other songs. Okay, we can get back. She just had enough of this crap. You could just tell. So it looks like when someone plays a video, she has to like play the part in the movie every single time. So she's like an actor but lives inside the TV or something. That's really interesting. That's cool. I like this already. I love that sort of jazz structure where they just let the instruments go crazy for a little bit. They got like the funky guitar riffs, and they got another instrument that's just doing like a solo, and then they just bring it back to the bass, and her voice comes in over top of that. And it just feels like refreshing. Like it puts your attention on her voice. It's a beautiful way to structure the song. And so we got a okay. So she has to rewind, and every single time she's like reliving these same films every single day, but she recognizes it because she's like in the background now or something. Maybe is the cat version of her not her? I'm actually getting confused now. I'm not sure. I thought I had it figured out. I don't. Okay, so I just noticed that that's actually the lyrics. Whatever she says, lime eyes, kawarazu. Interesting. Okay, so it was the lyrics that were the names. I'm sure someone will tell me that too. Okay, so she's like repeating the same things, I guess? I'm not sure. She definitely lives in the TV though. Sorry, just 1 second. I don't know why it's doing. Oh, it's pushing it up. That's why. I'm gonna move these up a little bit so I can read the Japanese. Oh my god, my voice. Pretend you didn't see that. I can just edit it out later, anyways. But if you do see this, then you're in the timeline where you saw it. There's your confusing sentence for the day. First of all, listen to that jazz and bass just going off. And then I guess she escaped the simulation. But now she's trapped in the like abyss of the video stuff or memories. There's the Tatakao fight button. And we see the hedgehog. Is it a hedgehog? It's like a hedgehog cross with Bomberman. Bomber Hog. That's what I'm going to call this guy from now on. This is cool. It's like very meta almost. It's like fourth wall breaking almost. Very cool. Wow, that is such a cool line. Hold on. Okay, so the bottom part here says, 私を少しでも思う弱さが. And the top part says, I hope the weakness of caring about me, which is pretty much a good translation for this. And then in the next part says, is making you suffer a little bit. 君を苦しみていますように. Like, the weakness of caring, I hope the weakness of caring about me makes you suffer. Man, these are some brutal lines, man. Utaite is so... They really make some really hard-hitting stuff, you know that? Wow. I just want to say that's a cool shot. Great shot. I love this. Okay, so this time she says, I hope the strength you have of caring about me is making you troubled. Nayamasete imasu yo ni. So it's like this dichotomy. Like, no matter what you're doing, it doesn't matter. I hope you're suffering. Jeez. So this hand character here is like really interesting. It kind of reminds me of Master Hand from like Smash Brothers. Akane for Smash. Anyways, it's like she lives in a digital world, but the hand is like human. It looks very human, even though it has a light bulb on the end of it. But so it's like trying to comfort her because she's scared she got out of like the world she was supposed to be in, I guess. Uh-oh. Okay, then we see the kanji here, which is backwards. This is Ben from Benkyo, which means to study. But it's backwards because she's on the other side of the TV that was on the beginning. And this person has like a remote control. And I guess she's so tired of it that she just didn't want to take it anymore. But we see on the other side of the TV that it looks like the Chinese restaurant. that she fights in. So is the setting where the TV is at a Chinese restaurant? Or is she just trapped in the space and that's what was playing on that? Like where she's trapped in the show that's displaying. I don't know. This is crazy though. I love this. The animation is fantastic too, and I love the original character for the vocalist. I mean, there's so much to just love about this. I think it's so fresh too. It's just so like unique and different in my opinion. Love that guitar. Wow. Hold on. I thought that was the end. All right, don't murder me. Jeez. I just wanted to watch the movies. Okay, so lyrics, music, and vocals. Akane. What a beast. So let's look at the instruments here real quick. I can't quite read that other one. But that's okay. Keyboards, Nao Nishimura. Drums, Yasushi Fukumori. Bass, Yosuke Nikamoto. Guitar, Sho Ogawa. Strings, Yu Manabe strings. Yu Manabe strings twice, baby. All day strings. Mix engineer, Toru Matake. Direction, Kohei Matsumoto. I was gonna say Yasushi. That seems like a rare name. I'm not sure I've ever seen that name before. That's awesome. Anyways, this was so fun. I gotta do more. I would love to do more of their stuff. They kind of remind me of Jamiroquai a little bit, if you know who they are. They're like a fusion funk band from the UK. Their lead vocalist is a guy that goes by JK, but man, his vocals are fantastic too. And I love their stuff. I love this band too, though. This is becoming really popular. I know they did the ending theme to one of the most popular anime series this season, which was Dandadan. And I'd love to do a reaction to the ending of that as well as the other song that was mentioned in this, which was Haze Haseru Hatteru Made. Oh my god. That's it for me. You guys have an awesome one. And yeah, I'll be soon with my Undead video because that one's going to be so awesome. And I've been working so hard on that thing, man. I'm telling you guys, you can't wait. So once that's finished, you know that's going to come out soon. But I thought I needed to make something just something fun, something easier to do. So you guys know I'm still around. And yeah. Peace. Peace again. I always make myself laugh with these. I don't know. At this one, I'm just doing it for myself.